to the cruise-in. I want to thank all the customers for bringing their cars. It's a great event. We got some great weather on tap. First of all, I brought out my family here, the Smith girls here, the three blondes on the end. That's Nicole, Madison, and Jennifer. And their friends, the Carlsons, are here to help out with the event. So put them to work. They're doing the girls' night of work. When you build cars, you have to find you owe something to the community to give back. And we've always donated a lot of work and time and money to the Cystic Fibrosis Foundation. My daughter Jenny has cystic fibrosis. Cystic fibrosis is the winning Car Warriors car was donated to the CF Foundation outright. So when you pull the wraps on this car, this was donated 100% to the CF Foundation. Let me just introduce the cast of Car Warriors. Brad and Ray from the East and West Coast shows from Car Warriors. If you'd give me a hand, welcome here to the show. We've got two representatives. We've got the West Coast team and the East Coast team. We were originally going to do a cage match, kind of UFC style, but apparently Stack's at a disadvantage.
We can take him. We can take him.
Mark Stackler came all the way out from the East Coast to represent the East Coast car with Ray, and Brad's got his West Coast team, the Salted Dogs. We're going to unveil the West Coast car. So Ray and Brad, thank you for coming. Really appreciate you being here. Okay, how about West Coast car? We're on the West Coast. Brad, why don't you tell us about the West Coast car? Go ahead, girl.
We did Car Warriors with the 33 Factory 5s, and we had a great West Coast team that I worked with, and this car was tremendous. I mean, we had so many subtle, just trick little things, from the engine turn around the plates on the hood, the dash, the interior. I mean, what he did in that interior takes most guys weeks and weeks, and he did it in the 48 hours with that diamond tufting, the use of color, and then when you get into that body, what our body guy did, when Jeff laid down all those airbrushed louvers, all the rivets, I mean, it was incredible because there's so many of them, they're meticulously laid out, and they look authentic. That is what is so cool about it. Then you move into that motor, and when the guys built these, fabricated headers that were perfectly measured, came out of the side of the hood, wrapped them so we wouldn't have any burning on the paint. I mean, this car, from nose to tail, has so many details, from that headrest to the nitrous system that was plumbed in. I mean, everything was done on this car in 48 hours. The West Coast guys did an awesome team.
East Coast girls, give it a shot, man. There you go.
I'm originally from Pittsburgh, so I got to work with the East Coast boys. We had a blast building the car. Some of the things you don't really get to see when we built the car was actually we sent the frame in and painted it the same graphite color as we did the top of the car. Mark actually built a really trick shroud for the radiator. We did the detail and the valve covers and an air cleaner. We had a blast with this thing. The interior, look at the aluminum trim panels that were put in there. I mean, it was just amazing work done on this car. And what shocks me is that it was all done in 48 hours. We had a blast, and everybody had fun doing it. If you haven't gotten to see the episode yet, you need to watch it because East Coast Speed Machines took home the win, and they actually got together and they decided they're going to donate this car to charity. So all the proceeds are going to the CF Foundation, which is a great cause, and it was really awesome that the guys actually got together and decided that no matter which team won, they were going to donate the car.